Time now for 3 on 3, where we welcome two of the sharpest people we know to discuss three of today's most interesting stories. Joining us from Washington, D.C., A.B. Stoddard, associate editor of The Hill newspaper. Also from Washington, Amanda B. Carpenter, author of The Vast Right-Wing Conspiracies Dossier on Hillary Clinton. She's also the Capitol Hill correspondent for Human Events. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Massachusetts Senator John Kerry, who lost the presidential race to George Bush in 2004, if you remember, says that, quote, Americans give people a second chance. And at a Democratic Party fundraiser on Friday in New Hampshire, he received at least 10 standing ovations. Kerry seemed poised for a second run for the White House. His Democratic challengers most likely will include Hillary Clinton, possibly even Al Gore. If Kerry decides to run, he'll be under pressure to relinquish his Senate seat, which is also up in 2008. A.B. Stoddard, this comports with everything I've been hearing over the past couple of weeks from people who've spoken to Kerry. He is planning on running again. Are Democrats behind this, or do they think it's crazy?
Well, it was so interesting last week when former Virginia Governor Mark Warner pulled out of the presidential race, said he wasn't going to run. Everyone, all the political experts said, "Oh, this is an opening for Edwards to be the anti-Hillary. This is an opening for Biden. This is an opening for Gore." And no one said this is an opening for John Kerry, which I thought was really telling. John Kerry, has been raising a lot of money, helping candidates. That obviously is going to earn him some loyalty, and he's very popular among sort of the left-wing bloggers. But the problem is he's obviously got to win over the Democrats first. And if Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton control now a certain part of the support, and Howard Dean, who runs the DNC, is not behind Kerry, you're going to wonder where he's going to start. And it's going to be tough.
Amanda, do you think Republicans look at this as Christmas come early?
I think it's a bad move on behalf of John Kerry. He certainly sees a vacuum with Mark Warner ducking out of the race this early, and as we can see already, he thinks there's going to be a base if he runs to the left of Hillary Clinton by trying to pick up, the anti-war hard left base. Will this pay off in the long run? I'm not sure. He doesn't have any platform center pieces that he's in the Senate, so I think this is going to be a bad choice for him, but of course we can see how it shakes out.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, just to stand up in defense of John Kerry briefly and for the first and last time, I don't know. He is almost by definition the front runner. He is by definition the leader of his party. He's the party's last nominee. It seems to me he deserves some respect from Democrats. He's getting none. I do think you're both right that somebody's going to have to run to the left of Hillary. No one will be able to run to the right of her. But don't you think, A.B., Democrats deserve to give this guy a shot?
I disagree. I think people are going to be tired of getting these recycled candidates. I think John Kerry had his chance. I think Hillary Clinton has already had her time in the White House, and I think people are really going to want new blood on both sides.
I just realized that both of you have the first two initials A.B., so let me see to A.B. Stoddard. Do you see a certain unfairness? Do you see certain unfairness here? Again, this is the last time I'm ever going to say a kind word about John Kerry's political future.
Interesting. He is sort of the incumbent next in line. And,
he is,
and it is sort of he did get more votes than he had but for Ohio is what they say in his camp. He would be president. But listen, the problem, Amanda's right. The problem for Democrats now is this is a very significant sort of crossroads that they're at. They're either going to send themselves out to pasture for the next 20 years, or they're going to get it together and capitalize on Republicans, hard times. Yeah. And so I just doubt they're going to go with an incumbent like Gore or Kerry.
Boy, I'd like to see them both run. It'd be so thrilling, really. So, stand.